Right, friends. So today we are on day 47 of Enlightenment on Noted series, and we just have two more days to go for the big day. And today's topic is about Wisdom is Spiritual Light by Rudolf Steiner. So before I go into the topic, let us learn about this author. So Rudolf Steiner, who was born on 1861 and who vacated his body in 1925, is an Austrian philosopher and educational reformer. Remains perhaps best known for the educational methods he pioneered in his Waldorf schools, which have spread slowly but steadily around the world since his death. The philosophy underlying those schools grew out of a lifetime of innovative thinking that encompassed fields as diverse as traditional philosophy, spiritualism, color theory, art, agriculture, medicine, music, and architecture. A trained philosopher and at the same time a mystic, Steiner believed that spiritual insights could be gained through systematic thought. He found a spiritual belief system called anthropos- anthroposophy, an offshoot of theosophy, and disseminated his ideas through an energetic campaign that included years of lectures and a group of writing that ran to some 350 volumes when collected. Influential in the worlds of education, occult studies, organic farming, and even interior design, he was fascinated by color and its relationship to personality. Steiner remains an imperfectly understood and often controversial figure. So these are the few excerpts from his uh, his website, friends. So today's topic is about wisdom is spiritual light. There are people nowadays who prefer, while they are on this physical plane, to take in only ideas that derive from the sense perceptible world, ideas that can be won only by an intellect that relates solely to the sense perceptible world while rejecting anything else. After their death, such people are bound to an environment that still retains learnings towards the earthly physical region in which we live between birth and death. In the way they live in the physical body, such people condemn themselves to a long sojourn in the earthly physical world even after they have died, thus causing destructive forces to be created within this physical world. This touches on profound and important esoteric matters that have to do with human life, esoteric matters that have been painstakingly guarded for centuries, indeed millennia, by certain secret societies. These societies have maintained, by the right we shall not investigate just now, that human beings are too immature to receive such truths or secrets, and that revealing them would give rise to much bewilderment. Today, we shall not go into the right by which such profoundly incisive truths that are so important for human life have been withheld and only cultivated within the closed circle of esoteric schools. But what has to be said is that the time has now come when humanity at large can, indeed must, no longer be left in ignorance of certain secrets about the supersensible world. Within certain bounds, it was justified in former times when circumstances were different to keep such esoteric matters hidden. But now this is no longer the case. As we know, we are now living in the fifth post Atlantean epoch. It is a time when the conditions pertaining to a human life are such that to go through the gate of death would entail becoming a destroyer unless one has spent his life searching increasingly for inner pictures, concepts, and ideas about supersensible matters. So, we can no longer agree with those who maintain that we might as well wait and see what will happen when we die. We cannot do this because it is necessary for us to know now, between our birth and our death, about certain matters concerning the spiritual world, in order to be in possession of these inner pictures and ideas when we step through the gate of death. Most importantly, it is after death that people unite with those with whom they have been karmically linked in life. It can happen that someone who has died encounters many human souls in the spiritual world between death and a new birth. He passes through these souls, but here things are permeable, not impermeable, or moves past them. But as far as he is concerned, they are not there. Those who are there for him are the ones with whom he is karmically linked in some way. To grow together more and more into a general world coherence, also after death, is something we have to work for through our life here on earth. Founding societies that are built purely on spirits is therefore one of our tasks now and in the future. Why do we seek to unite people? We do it so as to create karmic links between individuals who are to find one another in the spiritual world, which is something they could not do if they were to go around here all alone. By enabling people to share spiritual knowledge and spiritual wisdom amongst each other, we create immense opportunities for their life in the spiritual world. And this in turn works back to the physical, sense perceptible world, which is constantly influenced by the spiritual world. In fact, what we have here are only the effects. For even when we are here on the physical plane, the causes happen over there in the spiritual world. If societies are found in the light of spiritual science, this means that through them, people collaborate not only with the world of effects, but also with the world of the causes that underlie the world of effects. We must imbue ourselves with this feeling entirely if we are to understand rightly the immeasurable and profound significance of what is achieved through living together in spiritual collaboration now and in the future of humanity. At the stage the world has now reached in human evolution, we must acquire spiritual concepts if we want to detach from ourselves something we would otherwise carry within us only as those asleep. Through spiritual ideas and concepts, we gain the wisdom we need in order to have light over there, where otherwise everything will be in darkness. What we attain here in the way of wisdom is light, spiritual light over there. Wisdom is spiritual light. We need wisdom in order not to find ourselves in darkness over there. Not only do we wake up into the world into which we step after death and in which we live between death and a new birth, but we also learn to understand the physical world by being in it while knowing about the spiritual world at the same time. We can only understand the physical world if we also understand the spiritual world. I want to repeat this again, friends. We can only understand the physical world if we also understand the spiritual world. So, this is the source is from Secret Brotherhoods and the Mystery of the Human Double Friends, Rudolf Steiner. So, it's a wonderful article again. So, each day, as we all know, that each day every master is saying the same thing that like we have to understand this concept of death. Like when we pass over, we should not be in darkness. So it is very important that we inculcate this concepts, spiritual concepts and ideas and all these things so that we are no more in darkness. Those olden days are gone that we are put into darkness or so we are everything is open now. So what we have to do is we have to wake up and we have to take all these things that are available it in front of us, not to wait for some other time to for us to take it. So when it is right in front of us, we have to take this opportunity. And what we are doing here, these 49 days, is really wonderful, friends, because we are gaining all this knowledge, which is converting into a wisdom. So we are no more in darkness. So we have attained spiritual light. So this light will show a path to many, many, many people that who are around us. So this is what I would like to share, friends. And if there is anybody who wants to share anything, you can go ahead and you can unmute yourself. Yes, it's a wonderful concept, isn't friends? At the end, like, see how in the olden times we are put into, like, mhm, we humans, are put into ignorance, or, put into darkness, not revealing the secrets. So now everything is changed. Now all the human consciousness has been shifted. So now we are completely ready to access all these information. So let us not delay, let us not ignore, let us work more on ourselves. So the more we understand the spiritual world, the better we live in the physical world. So, yes, friends, if somebody wants to ask something or share something, you can go ahead. I see that day by day, like everything is getting dissolved, isn't it? The articles are speaking a lot. So all our the questions that we have is getting answered. So that's really, really wonderful. Yes, Madhvi, please go ahead.
Good morning, Madhuram. Good morning, everyone.
Good
It's a
morning.
wonderful article to get the wisdom. And yes, you're right, absolutely right. That all these days, what we have learned with the enlightenment on no death is really a kind of enlightened to the souls. I would say, really, we are not in the darkness anymore. We are not like ignorant anymore, or we are not like really the lack of knowledge where we can really grieve and have pain inside us. Really, this is really a great opportunity, I would say, that to join and attend the classes and really wake up early in the morning again, having so much going on at the moment, at least from in my life, I would say. It is so much which is really like practically going through, and it would have taken really a lot of time for me to heal, like, maybe around a year or two, or maybe 10. I don't know how many years would have taken me to come out of the situation what I have. But with your readings especially, and with the articles, and with the all the people who were sharing in this, I feel that they are really a great masters, actually. And the way they were nourishing me, the way they were explaining me about not to be in the pain, or like how to come out, it's really great. Really, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the sessions. And it's really helped me a lot, I would say, actually. Because I don't know if this wouldn't have been there, it would have been so much to come out, because family wouldn't have helped me, or my friends wouldn't have helped me, or I don't know who would have helped me, like, because you know that what is happening with me.
Mm.
So I'm really glad. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Madhvi. That's really nice. We all support each other. So we are all, uh, you know,
Yes.
um, you know, giving light to one another, because light is just information. Light is knowledge, and each person who comes up and shares their experience is a knowledge for us, which gives an understanding, and which we implement in our lives when the situation comes. So I thank each one of you who are participating every day, and not only if you don't have to speak, but your energies make a lot of difference, each one of yours. So thank you for being here every day,
Thank you so
for
much.
this
Like, everybody
commitment.
really supported me a lot. Really. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madhvi. Yes, friends. Anybody else? Yes, Sharu.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Sharu.
Wonderful topic, and I'm really, really very happy that now the questions are dissolving. They have dissolved, actually, not dissolving, but dissolved completely. The day we started, and how after 49 days. So, kudos to you, kudos to Ramgaru, and everybody over here
Everyone.
who are contributing in this. So, the best thing that I liked about the article was the last statement that you said twice, that in order to understand the physical world, or to understand the spiritual world, we have to, no, to understand the
To
physical
understand the
world, we have
physical
to
world, we have
understand
to
the spiritual world. Yeah, so this also struck me really hard, because, the more understanding we have about the spiritual world, the more we'll be able to understand our challenges here. Okay, so yesterday only, I will just share my experience with you, because I was able to relate my experience to this statement today. So I got to know yesterday that there was a family of five people. Out of four, out of them, four people were lost in the COVID situation,
Mhm.
and that family is being survived by just one 6 months old baby.
Mhm.
That just 6 months old baby is there, and there's nobody. The parents are not there. The grandparents have also vacated the body, and he is only the one who is the survivor in
Mhm.
that family. Now the question was why? Why and how? Because it was so disheartening to get this news that only just a 6 months old baby is here. So I immediately sat, meditated, and I conversed with the angels and asked that, how, what will he do? Will he be able to survive in this world? The kind of message that I channeled and I got from the angels were awesome, because they said that, do not, the first thing that they said was, do not feel pity for this human
Yes.
being. Do not feel pity at all. Do not sympathize. You always should have empathy, but not the sympathy. And moreover, this child has brought whatever he has got. He has, got it from his pre-birth planning, and he is absolutely aware that what is going to happen and what is not going to happen. And right now, he's just 6 months old, and he is just now in our custody, and he's still with us, and we are also constantly guiding him what to do and what not to do. And there is a future that is also lined up, which is a beautiful one, because he'll be adopted by a family from where he will, have all the blessings and the lessons of life. He will not be alone, because this is something that he has himself curated for his life. So you don't have to feel bad about anybody. You don't have to feel sad or
Mhm.
sympathetic towards him, because at that time I felt a lot of pain for that baby, that what how can this baby be the victim of this? He's just the only one who is being survived in the entire family. How will he be taken care of? Who will take care of him? Sometimes these emotions, they really strike hard on you. But when the angels talked to me, they were like, they are like teachers, and they just said that, don't feel sympathetic, be empathetic towards them. And when this knowledge came, so I could relate that thing today with the statement of this article, that if we have this spiritual knowledge, for example, had I not got the spiritual knowledge or information, or information about the spiritual world, I would have actually felt a lot of pity for this child. I would have just probably cried for this child. I would have just kept thinking about this child, that, oh my God, are the parents, are the parents unfortunate, or are these his birth unfortunate?
Mm.
What is it like? But now this understanding is there. So
Mm.
yes, I, I can,
చెప్పు నువ్వు.
okay.
Yes, go
So
ahead, Chara.
yeah, so I can relate to this. So this is what I wanted to share, this experience. It just happened yesterday only, so I wanted to share, because this is very much connected to the statement of this article that is being talked about today. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful sharing, Sharu. Yes, we should never show pity. And to the beggar in the street also, we always, oh, I'm so sorry. We always feel sad or show pity to them. Never we should do that, because this spiritual knowledge that we are gaining, so that is giving us all the information that it is their pre-birth planning. We should not interfere. The moment we show pity, we are interfering. And whatever we see through the physical eyes is not real, because they have planned something else in the other worlds, and they have come here, and it is out of their free will that they have chosen all these the challenges that they are going through. And the moment we interfere by showing pity or feeling sad, somewhere we are taking some karma of that. So that's why never judge and do not interfere is the best concepts. to implement in this physical life. So this knowledge is coming from the spiritual. The more you become spiritually wise, so the more understanding you have on these two concepts. So everything turns around these two concepts: non-interference and non-judgment. So thank you so much, Charu. Beautiful, beautiful experience that you have shared. Again, and a great example of how to be.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I also learned this because sometimes, even if, this kind of wisdom, the angels are giving to me, but sometimes I also slip into this kind of a mode where I'm thinking and I let my emotions also get into me. So it's like, and then all of a sudden they just pull me out of it. And
Mm.
this wisdom, that the spiritual wisdom that they're giving, they just pull me out of it, that no, you don't have to stay here in this kind of an emotion for a very long time. Come out of it, just
Mm.
understand what it is. So I just wanted to share this because it was very profound yesterday, this
Yeah.
experience. So I just wanted to share. So thank you, Madhu Garu, for giving your inputs in it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharu. Yes, Pavani garu.
Good morning,
Good
all of
morning.
you. And thank you, Sharu ma'am, for uh, throwing light on whatever we need to understand each and every day. We feel really grateful for the knowledge you are sharing with us. And today, the experience you got and the knowledge you shared with us, I felt very, very happy. Even it became even more clearer, even more authentic. Uh, you made the understanding very simple.
Mm.
Thank you to all the angels who are guiding you. Thank you so much. And as we are coming to an end of these sessions on no death, I just wanted to uh, express my gratitude, deep gratitude, because the starting day and now, this day, this moment, I am seeing a lot of change in me. And actually, thank you for supporting me. Thank you to each and every member who is contributing to this change. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. And today I had a very good meditation and beautiful experience. I felt so calm, so peaceful. The music, Desh Rag, I really
Mm.
loved it. It's my favorite raga. And would you please share the link?
I will do that right away.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you so much, Pavani garu. Yes, friends. Anybody else?
Yes, Madhiji.
Yes,
Yes,
Indraji.
yes, Madhiji. Thank you, Madhiji, and thank you, Sharuji, and thank you, everybody. We are all in together. This is a lovely group. Perhaps, I don't know what brought us all together, but we are a lovely group, and we are in our journey together. We are all we are all seeing a lot of development in ourselves. We are on the right path, and thank you, everybody, for being together and traveling together. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Indraji. Thank you for being here and sharing your light. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Sankeet.
Thanks, madam, for the session. That statement which you gave, I like, got more clarity after Sharu madam gave the example. Really, that's why whenever any concept people share, when they give example, we can easily link to that. That is really advantage
Mm.
of example. That,
Yes.
that also is like real life example which Sharu madam shared. So
Mm.
I got more clarity of that statement which you shared at last.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yes,
madam.
Sankeet. Thank you, Sankeet.
Amazing.
Thank you. So yes, yes, Ram, you can go ahead.
I want to also thank everyone. That was a wonderful article, Madhu, again today, and the sharings that are happening here based on the articles that we go through daily is really helping. Is really helping me, and the same way, like everyone is sharing um, from day one to day 48, which is 47, right?
47.
47, which is today. there is a lot of change in the energy. There is a lot of change in many aspects within me. So thanks a lot. Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, Nilima, who was, let's say, the first one to initiate this in a way energetically. And then each and everyone who is here daily, we are all here because we have chosen to be here. We ourselves have chosen to be here. And yes, there had been a lot of support, but we are here for a great reason. So beautiful it is. So being together is always adding so much to each one of us. So thanks a lot. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone. Thank you. And special thanks to Sharuji. Always she comes up with these nice explanations, nice informations. It's always enriching. Thank you. Thank you, Sharu.
Thank you, Ramgaru. Thank you. It is all your love and encouragement that everybody gives to me here. So I just say, talk to angels and seek for the answers from them so that I could share with all of you. So thank you. Thank you and Madhugaru and all of everybody who just listens to what I have to say with an open heart and open mind. They don't judge me. So that is something that I'm really grateful to each one of you. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Saru. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Yes, friends. Anybody else?
Ma'am, I just wanted to share one thing which I
Mhm.
forgot. Actually, every day in the night, me and my daughter sit and listen to these sessions again, so that each and every bit we understand. So in that process, yesterday, what was the topic?
Law of
Death.
rebirth and death.
No,
There is no death.
the topic which we were doing,
There is
along
no
with
death.
these, the other, along with these topics, we actually are doing again. We are repeating in the night, both of us, me and my daughter. So there was one topic in which I got the feeling that from my childhood, I used to fear with the word death itself. Death is so horrifying to me. And when we got the message that there is not much time left for my son, so I was even more horrified. I was trying and trying, that I already shared my experience. Now, yesterday night, I got the feeling that I'm falling in love with that word death. That is in my inside, I'm enjoying the word death. That is a transformation I felt in my inner consciousness
Wow.
that I wanted to share with you all. Thank you. Thank
Beautiful.
you for all.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And that is not a word to be horrified. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's what I was feeling from my inside. I think I have to gain even more and more and more knowledge. I know that. But the beginning has happened yesterday. It started from yesterday night. Yeah. I want to understand more about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pavni Garu. Yes, we want to hear Madhu's experience
Yeah.
if she is there.
Hi. Uh, so every day we are listening to all the videos. Actually, we started very late, so at least we do 2 to 3 videos a day, so that we can catch up on it. So I'm really enjoying. Gaining all this knowledge. I was the one who got the message that my brother would go. So first, for 1 year, I didn't even tell my mother. I used to keep it inside me, and I used to live in a hostel. So and I could only come in the weekends, and it was such a pain for me to go to the hostel, to leave my brother and stay there when I knew that he would he would leave this world, he would leave the body. And I used to cry every day. And I didn't have an outlet, or I didn't even have the knowledge. So I just bottled up emotions inside me. But now when I am getting all this knowledge, just like what my mother said, I'm really I'm excited about death, because I understand that death is not really death. It's just we are transitioning. And even though I would not be able to see him, but I feel that it's such a beautiful thing to go in that astral world and be there, be in that bliss. I could feel his happiness, that I will go there and I will celebrate life even there as well. So I could feel those emotions in my brother. He's just so excited to go there. Yes,
He's
I'm
becoming lighter and lighter.
every day he's shining with light. I could see that. So it's a great experience now, how much I have transformed now. It's a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful experience. Yes, that's what I wanted
The
to tell.
transformation in us is making him more and more.
Yes, the transformation is us is also making him more and more lighter every day. Yes,
Is
it's
it
a beautiful experience.
wow?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madhu, for sharing your experience. Very, very, very. We have to learn a lot from your experience and the way you are sharing. My goodness, yeah, great. You're a great master, Madhu. So thank you for sharing this. And yes, your brother is so happy because somewhere his soul is understanding that you are gaining all the wisdom. So once you are like once you understand everything, that is time for him to pass over to the other worlds, which is very, very beautiful, where
Yes,
he
I'm
will
very
still be
grateful.
connected.
Like, I'm very grateful to him to give me that time to understand that death is it's a very natural thing, and it's meant to happen, and it should happen so that we could gain knowledge from it. Yes, so
And also, can you
I'm
share a little
thankful
bit
to him.
about attachment?
Yes, the first when I got that message, I went to Mautar Babaji's caves, and he told me that you're very attached to your brother. So he told me to you have to be detached. When he first told me about detachment, I thought I was detached, but it took me about 2 years to work upon it. To be, I could see that because of my attachment, I was suffocating my brother because he was not able to do what he wants to do. So to clear that, by clearing my attachment, I understood that true love doesn't have any kind of attachment. In true love, we are able to let go when it's the time to let go. And we now I feel like, even if in my in my very essence, my brother is alive. That means we are so one with each other. He doesn't need to be physically there to for me to feel him. If I am alive, if my essence is there, I am there, he is there, and wherever he is, I'm also there. And we are so one with each other that I don't need to see him with my eyes. I would still be able to feel him. I have gained that confidence. Attachment is just our illusion. It's just our fear that we would not be able to survive if if something is not there. But that's not the thing. When you really understand that we are not a body, we are a soul, and we are eternal, and we have been doing this since many eons. We have been taking life and going back and taking life again and going back. It has been happening, and I have taken lives with my brother since many times. So I will go back and I will meet him, and he might come here and he will still meet me, and we will have this connection for eternity. There is nothing that is and there is nothing that will separate us. We are always one, that I have realized. Like that, I was able to become detached, and I realized that in love there is no attachment. In love there is, we are always one with uh, each other. Yes, yes. Mm,
Beautiful, beautiful,
yes.
beautiful. Thank you so much, Madhu. Thank you so much. You should write an article. You and Amma should write an article. Yeah.
Yes, sure, sure.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank
Oh,
you, ma'am. Thank you.
wonderful. Yes. Yes, friends. Anybody else? She's a very, very young master, but you see how matured her soul is to understand these concepts. Wonderful, wonderful. I think we should all raise our children like this, with these concepts. We should not think that they are very little to understand these. When this is what like Madalasa, she's a like a she's a queen. She knows everything, and she's a learned woman. She teaches her sons. It's Markandeya from Markandeya Purana. So she teaches her sons that, hey, it's all an illusion. So you're not the body. Don't cling to all the material things. There is no death. So she speaks all these things to her little sons who were just born. So when we give this knowledge, they know everything. It's just that we are reminding them again and again so that they do not forget but what they are here on this earth plane. So we are not here to pollute them with all the toys or all those things. It's not. I'm not saying that we should not like let the child be child, but we should also at the same time we should also impart this sharings on them. Then then we see they're already a great masters. It's just that they don't have the layers. They don't have filters. So yes, friends. Yes,
Ma'am,
Pamela.
I wanted to tell one more thing. We are clearly seeing the difference in him. Actually, his eyes, physically, his eyes are drooping a little and little. If we see it physically,
Mm,
we feel that he's losing energy, losing strength. But in our inner, we are feeling that he is becoming lighter and lighter, and that glow, which only we can only see that glow when we are going inside us. We are
yes,
feeling that he is becoming lighter.
yes,
That is making us very very joyful and peaceful. Actually, yes, we are trying our level best to achieve what he wants us to achieve. And Mahavtar Babaji also helped Madhu to understand in a much better way. He made it so simple when she didn't tell me that she got this message, and she used to cry hugging her brother. She couldn't go to the hostel. She would feel that she would miss that moments with him,
mm,
and she used to really cry all over the distance which she should travel from my house to the hostel and college. So she used to cry and cry all the distance. Everybody used to see her on the roads. Why is this child crying? And Mahavtar Babaji showed her that mm, uh, between her and her brother, there was a sticky thing. a huge sticky thing which was so nauseating and which was so disturbing. See, you are creating this to your brother. She showed her that this you are giving to your brother with your attachment. Then onwards, it was so shocking and so realizing moment for her that no, I shouldn't give this to my brother. He gave me so much, and I should in return give that peace to him. That was the initiating point. Actually, I just wanted her to tell that, but she couldn't express. That's the reason I am saying he literally showed. Mahatar Babaji helped her. He is her higher self, and he taught her literally how to dissolve this attachment, because attachment disturbs the soul which we are thinking that we are loving them. Yeah,
Wow.
that's what.
Very, very beautiful, Pavni Garu. Very,
Yes.
thank you for sharing this. Yes, any attachments, even to the persons or to anything that it is so disturbing. As you said, it is like a, like it's something in the stomach. So we don't feel there is so much discomfort. There is a attachment. So thank you for sharing. And yes, great to hear these experience so that we could able to learn this and we will implement in our lives. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
We also learned from that example. And that's the reason I was sharing, so that many
wonderful.
people can get that knowledge, which he
Right.
showed. He made it so simple for us to understand. Thank you. Thank you, all of you,
Thank you
for
so much.
listening to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pavni. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, friends. Anybody else? You want to say something? One second. Go ahead.
I want to thank again Pavani Garu, Madhu Garu, and the family, including the son, because through them who are living these experiences, we had this great wisdom that had been shared today. So very grateful to all of you. And yeah, as I just keep hearing, there are so many layers of information and light that keeps coming through both of your sharing. So very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Ram sir. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. And really, this was a greatest platform. Mm, I cannot ever imagine how I came here. I will say express my inner feeling. I used to feel that uh, mm, I should be near Patriji, so that I used to wonder how to express in English. I am not able to understand. And the people who are near Patriji are so very fortunate. How can I get that opportunity? I used to think like that, but gradually that faded out. But when I came to you, um, in this Beam family, I felt that I'm with Patriji all along. I used to feel his energy, his consciousness, and whatever he dreamt of a pyramid master should be, I used to find in new people. And I used to feel so comfortable and so blissful that I am with Patriji. Yes, my um, what should I say, the feeling which I used to feel that I should be with Patriji, that got fulfilled. Yeah, thank you so much. I cannot express more than this. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We are all today part of Pavanaji and Madhuji. So we are very happy for that, because all the things that you have shared, I'm very happy to be part of you all. Thank you.
Yes, very, very well said, Ram. Yes, Pavni Garu and Madhu and each and everybody. We're very happy to be part of be a small part in your lives, and thank you for coming into our lives. It is so much learning and so much love we are we are having every day. Thank you so much, each and every one. And yes, Pavni Garu, with your presence and with your music, it's always a bliss. You always enrich us. Our soul will be happy listening to you all the time. So thank you for all the love you shower through your music and your words. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, Madhvi.
I have one request, Madhuram.
Mhm.
How can I teach meditation? Because I sometimes I feel in my office everybody needs 1 hour of meditation
Mm, great.
because so much of work and so much of frustration they are, and so much in you know you understand that how this office and the corporate life, they are so and they have no smile on their face. They hardly have 5 minutes to come and talk to us, and I sometimes feel that I should go and tell that I'll take 1 hour meditation for you. Please calm down yourself and you can do a lot many things.
Mm,
Like, I sometimes feel that how can I really make that happen?
yeah, I think Ram will answer this. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ram,
Madhavi.
I can be
So
your
we're all
student,
here,
please.
not just for us,
Wait,
but
wait, Ramesh. I think you have to put your headphones.
it's not audible.
It is audible, but Madhvi is also speaking. You cannot hear her.
Just a moment.
That's so much wonderful, Madhu, that you could, when I'm talking, that he cannot hear, and you're so keen on the little things. That's how it is consciousness, I think.
So is it audible now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
audible.
So, Madhavi, we're all here to learn because, it's like the light. When it is lighted, a lamp is lighted, it is the light for everyone, isn't it? So it lights our path, and it is also lighting everyone's path to realize that they can light themselves up. So the light you have lighted in yourself now, that says, I want to be a support for everyone like I have supported myself, is the greatest of the greatest understandings, greatest of the greatest wisdoms. So um, I want to bow down to your understanding of this, that you want to share the meditation. As you rightly said, the best thing we can do when we see outside, like this one, you said, people are stressed. I want to help them meditate and things will be much better. What a beautiful way of looking at things, instead of looking in very different way, but we see it with the eyes of solutions, with the eyes of how easy it is to be joyful. So yes, we are all here for the same purpose. Number one, to find that light within ourselves, which we already did now, each one of us, by hearing to all these sharings. And now this light automatically becomes the light of everyone, that they will also light that light within themselves. So sharing meditation to colleagues is also one of the most important things in the now. So we are also starting that, Madhavi, here in Heidelberg Cement. So maybe I will connect to you when you're free today, tomorrow, or in the weekend, so that we have to reach out to everyone, including our colleagues. And when this thought comes, it is because it is time, as simple as that. And we have to, let's say, make that happen with little things we can do. So yes, let's
Yes.
let's let's connect and then do the things. Yeah.
Yes, Ram. Thank you so much. Actually, you don't need to bow me actually, because you are all the great masters. In fact, actually, I am just a beginner, I would say. But when I see so much pain in the corporate lives, especially when I see I've been working as a consultant at SAP and also working now at Tekra as a test manager, when I can see so much people, they are so stressed with their projects and nobody smiles at me. When I smile, I'm the only stupid one which is smiling. Like I feel that, oh my God, I do have so much work actually. I have my household stuff, I have everything, but still I carry a little smile on my face. And I feel that no, I have to really give some sessions to them saying that just relax. We will not take anything. When we die, we don't take anything, even the positions or with the money or whatever it is. Why do you stress every day, everything? And you also stress me also, like hurrying up. Yes, I'll hurry up, I'll do the things, but still so much frustration also and so much anger in them. Like when we all are sitting in the meetings, we are just not just really discussing, but we are just like almost like a kind of a fight. Yeah, escalating each and every person. And you're right, Ram, that you have be somehow we need to bring this awareness to them so that they are blessed or they are at least lighted. I am in this pool actually. If I could really help somehow my colleagues or my surroundings, I would be very, very happy. You can help me on in this path, or I can be the member on your path. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madhvi. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhvi. Wonderful thought. Yes. Let us work towards it. Yes. Yes, Sharu.
Yeah, one word that I came to my mind was what Ram Garu said just now. It's like Appo Deepo Bhava, be the
The
light
light
unto
unto.
you. Yeah. So, okay, what I wanted to share was number one, I'm really very grateful to Pamni Garu and Madhu Garu for actually helping us understand through their experience. I had similar experience with a special child who was my neighbor, who happened to be my neighbor's son again. And he was also a special child. He vacated his body when he was 19 years old. And he was also a special child. And the only difference was, I'm just telling you about how and what awareness brings down to you. So before that, his mother always used to rant and complain about him, because she was supposed to be in service towards that child, because the child was not able to come out of the bed because his bones were shrinking and contracting, and he could not move, he could not walk, he was not able to come out of the bed. And she used to rant and complain that, what do I do? I'm always serving him. Is this my life? And all that. So I used to tell him I used to tell the mother, Veena Bhabi, you don't have to do this. You don't have to rant and complain. So slowly and gradually, what happened was, initially she just dismissed whatever I had to say, because she did not understand the nuances or whatever feeling she is having towards the son. Not that she did not love the son, but she always used to do it as a part of a duty or responsibility, not out of love. So I made her understand that if she does not do it out of love, then she will be creating a karmic thread again with somebody. So she did not have to complain or rant about it, because this is the plan that she had made. So slowly and gradually, this spiritual knowledge, it seeped into her. And the best part was, the child, whenever I used to go and see and meet him, because I used to go meet him continuously. So he used to write. He could not speak the words, so he used to write a little bit. So he just asked me, because he knew that I used to teach meditation. So he asked me that if you could teach meditation to me. And I taught him. He had such a peaceful that kind of a state on his mind. And when he was leaving this physical body, he called upon me. So Veena Bhavi just called upon me, and she said, can you, Sharu, come here? So he's going to leave his body. I went there, and he just wrote one thing, that I'm not scared of death.
Mm.
And after a few days, he left his physical body. And it was such a wonderful moment because the way he went, it was a very peaceful death. It was not that he had to go to a hospital, or the injections were being injected or steroids were being injected. He went peacefully after that. So I just wanted to share this with you because I've also had this beautiful, wonderful experience with this special child. The kind of knowledge also he had. He used to just write it down to me, what his feelings were, what his emotions were. And after the meditation, he also used to do that. But it was really this thing that the mother initially was not able to accept, but slowly and gradually she did accept everything as a part of her pre-birth plan, and she accepted, and she actually did all the seva and the service during the last few years with a lot of love, with a lot of affection, without ranting or without complaining or without having any hatred towards herself or towards him. So that was something that I wanted to share. So thank you so much. And thank you so much, Pamigaru. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sharu, once again sharing. Yes, as Sankirth was saying, the real-time experiences makes a lot of difference to reflect upon. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Yes, friends. So we can call it for the day, friends. Today evening we will be having Sharu's session. She will be the coming 4 weeks. Every Friday she will be coming and speaking about each agreement. So the 4 agreements, the topic she has chosen is the 4 agreements for the coming 4 weeks. So today she will speak about the first agreement. It will be at 6 p.m. Germany time, which is 5 p.m. UK time, and 9:30 p.m. India time. And do not miss it. And for tomorrow morning, which is 48th day, which is the last day of sharing the topics, we will be having JP Vaswani. We will be speaking about end of the tunnel of death is light. So another wonderful topic, friends. So we will all see each other again tomorrow, and also in the evening. Yes, you want to say something? No? Yeah. So all right, friends. Till then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening. And friends, do not forget that day after tomorrow we will be having Patriji, which is on Sunday. Please prepare your questions, or if you want to share something, make it into few points so that you don't forget on that spot. So yes, friends, and I request you to be there 15 minutes before our session starts, so that we all are in, so that because this message will be going to many people about Patris are coming. So yeah, we should not miss this session. So we come earlier and we sit into meditation. All right, friends. Till then, till we see each other in the evening. Have a lovely day and a lovely evening. Namaste to all. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.